We start modeling the asset with a set of illustrations used as references. UVs are unfolded using different methods, either manually or automatically based on the type of geometry and texturing needs. Cameras are automatically generated based on the character's shape, covering different parts of the body through different angles, and still frames of the modeling are rendered. These rendered images are automatically combined in a Photoshop file for the artists. The artists paint the texture for the face, the body, hands, and so on. These different 2D illustrations are then automatically projected onto the volume in Mari with the same cameras. This result covers 90% of the needs. A final 3D paint work is done in Mari to finalize the textures. These textures are checked in different lighting for the film. The next step is the look dev done in Garia, the rendering software of the film. The textures are applied to the character and fur is created during this step. Some quality control images are automatically generated with different types of framing of the film, full shots, medium shots, and even extreme close-ups on the eyes. Once approved, the character is exported with all the necessary elements, modeling, textures, and the Garia project. This export is done to a local folder before the final delivery. This allows us to recalculate the quality control images to check this export. The asset is then delivered to the multi-seat repository. The 99 characters of the film are created with this method, as many times as necessary to get the final result. We start working on the environments with a series of reference illustrations. Modeling is mainly done using Maya, then ZBrush to refine certain elements, and Houdini to generate the trees, the twigs on the ground, and many other details that enhance the image. Contact sheets are calculated by Kurtis to check the conformity of the modeling with the illustrations. There's a mix of extreme long shots for an overview and other framings of the film. Then the look dev task is done using Garia, the rendering software of the movie. We apply the textures that are either made using camera projections of 2D illustrations or directly made in Mari, and this is where the grass is created. New contact sheets are generated with Kurtis to check the environments in all the camera axes of the film. About 700 contact sheets of that kind are made automatically. Once approved, the environment is exported to a local rsync folder with its modeling, textures, and the associated Garia project. This export is calculated one last time to guarantee its conformity, before being delivered to the multi-seat repository. Before we start the compositing of a shot, both a batch script and a human check are necessary to make sure that the 3D renderings are well received and compliant, with the conversion of the deep image files to lighten their weight. Then we build the new work scene automatically with Kurtis according to the different sources of the shot. This first working scene must be complete, fully operational, and ready to be calculated, at first without human work. Then the compositing artist works on the shot to adjust the lighting and the overall look of the image. The shot is sent to the render farm and published to Shotgun using Kurtis to make these procedures easy and efficient. This work is done on a master keyshot that defines the look of a sequence. Once approved, it is automatically declined to a series of secondary shots ready to be calculated. We have selected around 60 master shots from the 1061 shots of the movie. This method allows us to quickly calculate a first version of every shot, then to focus our energy on the artistic part.